Welcome. I'd like to share something with you. Your life doesn't change when everything outside changes. It changes when you shift your mindset and decide that your story will no longer be controlled by your thoughts. You don't need perfect conditions, permission, and you don't have to have it all figured out. All you need is a decision to lead your thoughts instead of following them, a decision to change the way you think. Because once you change your mindset, everything else starts to move and starts to line up. You show up with more presence, more power, more belief. Today is your awakening. It's about remembering that the thoughts you carry shape the way you walk through this world. Mental strength isn't about never struggling. It's about learning to lead yourself through the struggle. It's about becoming unshakable, and it starts with awareness. Start paying attention to your thoughts. Ask yourself, is this thought building me or breaking me? If it's breaking you, it doesn't belong. Mental strength is discipline. It's refusing to entertain the thoughts that lead to self-doubt. It's waking up and choosing to focus, even when you feel tired. It's showing up with intention when no one's watching. You don't need a perfect mood to take action. You need commitment. You don't wait to feel brave. You act brave, and the feeling follows. Here's a truth most people avoid. Your mind will always try to protect you by playing small. But strength comes when you step forward anyway. Mental strength is built in those micro moments. When you choose peace over proving yourself, when you say no to things that drain your focus, and when you don't allow someone else's energy to dictate your day. Mental health grows when you choose growth over comfort, when you protect your energy, when you keep your promises to yourself, and when you respond with intention instead of reacting with emotions. You want to change your mindset? Then stop repeating thoughts that keep you stuck. Stop looking back at who hurt you, who didn't believe in you, who left you, and start asking, what am I building now? Who am I becoming through this? And what is this moment shaping in me? Because everything you go through is either weight or wisdom. You can carry it like a burden or use it as a fuel. Mental strength doesn't mean you don't feel. It means you don't let your feelings control your choices. It means you process emotions without becoming a prisoner to them. It means you can have a hard day and still speak life over your future. You stop tying your identity to what happened. You stop calling yourself broken because you're healing. You stop seeing every delay as a dead end. You rise. You start feeding your mind with truth. You start setting boundaries, not just with people, but with your thoughts. You refuse to entertain doubt and you protect your peace like it's sacred. And your body follows. Your chest opens up. Your breath deepens. Your movements feels more grounded. Your walk becomes intentional. You stop shrinking yourself. You stop rushing. You start arriving, and you arrive with clarity. You stop needing to be understood by everyone. You become more concerned with being true to yourself. That's mental strength. You stop being afraid to fail because now you understand. Every failure, every failure is a lesson. Every misstep is a feedback, and every loss is shaping you. You develop grit, and grit gets you up again. Doesn't always glow, but it grows. You build mental strength by how you talk to yourself in silence. When the world is loud, and you retreat into your thoughts, what do you hear? Is it compassion or criticism? Is it power or is it pity? Words of encouragement or excuses? The stronger your mindset becomes, the more peaceful your life feels. You stop chasing chaos. You stop proving your worth. You stop wanting clarity and you become clarity. You realize you're not behind or failing. You're evolving. You build strength when you stop wishing for a different past and start working for a better future. So when doubt shows up, you say, I'm not here to shrink, I'm here to rise. When you get scared, just remember you wasn't created to be comfortable. You were made to grow. And you keep going, you keep walking, you keep leading yourself forward. Speak to yourself like a coach and not a critic. You are always talking to yourself. The real question is, what kind of voice are you using? A critic tears you down for every misstep. A coach, a coach pushes you forward through it. A critic reminds you what you're not. A coach reminds you that you're capable of becoming. Start paying attention to your inner language. Would you let someone talk to your friend the way you talk to yourself? A coach doesn't ignore flaws. They challenge you with belief. They hold you accountable without shaming you. They speak truth, but they speak it with power and love. So when you fall short, don't say I'm a failure. Say that wasn't my best, but I'm willing to learn. That's how you build confidence from inside. Write down your daily goals and your vision. Your mind needs a target, a reason, a reminder. If you don't write your vision down, the world can and will distract you from it. Your vision keeps your energy aligned. It tells your brain, this is where we're going. This is who we're becoming. Do hard things on purpose. Mental strength isn't found in comfort, it's built in resistance. When something's uncomfortable, don't avoid it, lean into it. If it's hard to say no, practice saying no. If it's hard to show up anyway. If it scares you, that's a signal you're close to growth. Every time you stretch yourself, you expand what you're capable of. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Two things that challenge your body, stretch your focus, and test your consistency. Because that pressure is shaping your potential. The hard things reveals the real you, and the real you is unstoppable. Create stillness. Silence is not the absence of productivity. It's the space where clarity is born. In a world that's constantly pulling at your attention, stillness is your superpower. It's in the quiet moments that you hear your own thoughts clearly. It's where you realign, regroup, and reset. Stillness isn't laziness, it's leadership. A leader doesn't react to every distraction. They wait, observe, and respond with wisdom and not emotions. Give yourself space to breathe, to listen to what your spirit is telling you, to separate what matters from what's just noise. Sometimes, the strongest thing you can do is sit in silence and choose your next move with purpose. Reevaluate your circle. The people around you either multiply your mindset or drain it. They either elevate your vision or pull you back into limitations. You need people who speak life, people who hold you accountable, people who see the version of you you're becoming and won't let you settle for less. If someone constantly feeds your fears, sows doubt, or dims your light, it's time to reevaluate. Mental strength is knowing when to protect your space, to choose your community that sharpens you, not softens your standards. Surround yourself with energy that matches your ambition, with voices that echo your value, with minds that challenge you to grow. Because your circle is your mirror. So choose wisely. Today, you chose to rise. You chose to think on purpose. You chose to show up like your life depends on it. And it does. Because when you change your mindset, you change how you show up in the world. Not someday, but today. Not when it's easy, when it matters most. Not just for motivation, but for transformation.